Hey everybody, welcome in. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm having another sleepy day and I'm just hoping maybe we get done early and I'm tired and I just go to bed. I know that's not usually how my evenings go, but there's always the hope, right? So I figured we'd just jump right in and get started. We'll talk along the way. Alright, I have to choose the Royal Resupply. Since we don't quite know what's going on yet, I'm going to take the obsidian box, make sure we have enough seal fragments. And just hope we don't make any mistakes. I never figured out what this does, so I'm going to try and look it up real quick. Somber Procession. Nope, nothing. Yep, not a thing. Well, I guess we're just not going to do it yet. I don't know if it'll stay there or not. Maybe it goes away. But we're going to probably open more than one dangerous glade, so that seems like a bad choice. I don't know what the blessing is. Alright. Either way, we're going to keep heading straight down. Our view goes out by 4, so we'll see this one. We'll technically be able to see this one? Maybe. I think we get close enough. That one, and then that one, and then we're there. Minimum difficulty veteran. Boxes and humans. We're down to 8 embarkation points. It's slowly going downward as we get further out in the circle. What was our last one? Tutorial town, starter settlement, training territory. We're still pretty close to the beginning, so we'll go easy. Ecumenopolis? A word that I only know because of Stellaris? Let's not get into that one. Hey, Sylphea. How are you doing today? Is today a work day for you? Foxes are nice. Humans are easy. This is a lot of food. Some extra pipes. It's only 6 though. This one's got 8. Less food. Also pipes. Stone. Stone can be hard. Volunteer work. I'm doing pretty good. Luckily, I got all of my complaining out earlier today, so I'm back out of my negative space and back into my positive space. Which is probably a lot better for streaming. Nobody wants to listen to that. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well since you're doing some volunteer work. Is this the mentor program work, or is this another volunteer thing that you do? How many volunteer things do you do? We're going to want to bring money. It's cheap. It only costs 2. We're going to want to bring something for farming. So we'll bring a small farm. Then we still have 2 points left over. We'll bring a bunch of food. Can't go wrong with a bunch of food. Okay. I like starting with 8 people, 10 people. We have enough food to get us going. Well, somebody's got to help the new volunteers. Onboarding is always one of the most difficult parts of any job because you are completely useless until somebody teaches you how to do it. That is a thing that happens. I'm back to having energy again. If I had started streaming 3 hours ago, I think it would have gone very poorly. Luckily, I don't start until right now. So I'm back in a better mood. Let's take the big starting group. We'll get a bunch of things done right away. And we should have plenty of food going in that we can make it work. Yeah, I think this will do. Have you still been streaming Wildflowers, or did you find something new? I haven't watched the last VOD yet. Alright, I'm gonna hit the embark button. I think we're as good as we're gonna get for this part. I'm considering trying out something new tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes first. Gain 5 amber every drizzle season, plus an additional 5 amber for each hostility level reached. Interesting. It's a lot of free money. We like money. Ooh. Koa and the 5 pirates. I think I saw something about that. Yeah, it looked like a cute game. I occasionally like to play a platformer. I've never played... I haven't streamed a platformer. It's an interesting thought. Well, that should be fun. Are you doing anything specific for holiday, or is holiday just a term for not having to work? Some of those, I don't always get the colloquialisms. During the storm, all species resolve drops 100% faster. Okay, not a problem really. We should be able to hold on to that. Resources burn faster. That could be worse. Ah, okay. It's nice to go back and see people once in a while. Melancholy. -2 penalty to resolve that stacks every 60 seconds unless they have a complex food in a house. That could be a tough one with beavers. We might have to keep an eye on that particular one. I think if I did a staycation, it would be incentive for me to stream more. Plus 200% longer breaks. That's a long break. Hopefully we don't get to that high of hostility. One beaver, one single beaver. Hopefully he doesn't cause any problems. Workshop greenhouse. Workshop right off the bat is interesting. I think I like that as a first pick. greenhouse is fun, but we should be able to work around it a little bit. Advanced rain collector, leather worker. Advanced rain collector would have been nice for... Is this useful? I don't know if this is actually useful. We might be doing a reroll on this one. Unless we end up needing luxury goods for some reason. But we won't know that for quite a while. Alright, this is probably a reroll, but we're going to let it sit for a minute. Just in case. Just in case. Got our farm, got our workshop. We can just put the workshop down right away. Then we're not wasting any materials. We'll immediately get to a better series there. I don't know what our goal is. Where is... Ooh, that's our closest farm? That's not ideal. It's also going to be a rough spot to put down a hearth later on. I'm not too far from where I used to live. I'm only an hour drive away. So I'm back down there quite a bit. I'm actually going to put a beaver in here. Fuel burns longer. We actually want impatience to go up. I'm gonna rotate that just a little bit differently. I would prefer that it face the warehouse there. Okay, if we have that going, what else is important for us here? We're probably gonna want field kitchen. We're going to want water, but we can wait until we get an actual geyser rather than trying to collect water. I actually go back near my hometown almost every week to go hang out with some friends. We play board games together. We have a small group. I say board games, but it's a bit more general than that. We kind of play whatever we want. It usually turns into board games. Let's do some housing. We'll probably be able to do some good housing. Hey, minion. Not too much going on right now. Getting a game started. Hope we can get a win in. Feeling a lot better than I did earlier today, so in the streaming mood. Gonna need 4 houses. How are you doing? What's going on with you tonight? What's new in the Vault Hunter world? Let's get more rocks. Let's set up for some root collecting. And let's get our roads down. Put down our pound sign or hashtag, depending on what year you were born. I'd just like to have the cross streets. Make them all -1 so they do everything else first. I saw you were playing some Skyrim. I caught a little bit of it. You know me, sometimes I just don't chat. Hey, Ianic. Yeah, I know. We're all on different days. Oh no, is that Saturday? Alright, I'm gonna have to check when you're doing it, because I'm gonna be out of town. out to see what I can do. Enoch, how are you doing? Have you been getting enough sleep? I haven't. I'm not one to talk, just asking. Alright, that's 7 p.m. for me. Yeah, the VOD will be there, but it's not the same. Not for something like that. I think this is a good start. I think I just let people run around for a bit and do stuff. We're gonna let them run around for a bit and do stuff. I'm gonna be at the CrossFit Games this upcoming weekend. And part of the end of this week, which reminds me, hey guys, I'm gonna be here Monday and Tuesday, and then I'm gonna be gone. So you got me for tonight, you got me for tomorrow. And then I won't be back till next week. Is that too many people in there? That might have been too many people in there. I'm gonna leave myself with one builder. That's fine. We'll take them out when they don't have work. I'm not competing. I'm just watching. But yes, it is a lot of working out. It's going to be a lot of watching other people do workouts, which isn't as bad. But the owner of my gym has access to good tickets. So we're going to have real nice seats in the Coliseum. It's always fun to watch people do things they're really good at. Meat specialization. You've managed to enlist some excellent hunters. Meat production increased by +1 every 25 times it's produced. We have to find access to meat for that to really matter. Oh, I haven't been feeling well. That's not good. I am married to one of those CrossFit gals. And yes, they're extremely difficult to keep up with. She is the reason that I'm still doing Spartan races in my late years. You changed the coolant in your friend's car. I'm sad to say that there are some talents that did not get passed on to me, and things that are car related are one of them. I'd talk more, but she might be in here. I came from a very car-centric family. My two older brothers build their own cars. And a lot of that information was just like, oh, well, they have that covered. I'm going to go do something else. So I'm more the computer geek and numbers guy. And they're the car people. So whenever I have car issues, I just get a hold of family. I only know the simple stuff. Boost global resolve by 1 for every 3 levels of standing with other settlements in trade route. That ends up being a lot of trading. But I think we take that. Every little bit's gonna count. No problem, minion. I'll see you around. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Need a blight post. We don't have room for a blight post yet. There's a couple trees down there that are in the way. We'll get them. Yeah, I can do simple stuff. I can change a tire. I know when my battery's dead. I don't change my own oil, but that's partly because the place where we buy our cars gives us free oil changes. Well, it doesn't matter if you like it. If you can do it, that's a leg up. Just having the knowledge base is a step in the right direction. I used to say that about a lot of house things too. Like, I didn't know how to do things related to taking care of a house because I never had to take care of a house. And then I got a house, and all of a sudden I had to learn all of the things about taking care of a house. Do you have a liquid-cooled PC? Do you change the coolant in a liquid-cooled PC? I've never done that. That's one of those things I'm scared to do myself. I'm afraid that if I did it myself, there might be that tiny error. And then I get water in my PC. Very easy and kind of fun. Okay. Alright. I mean, I could be convinced to try, but... If it wasn't neon green, then how would you know it was still good? That's one of those things. It reminds me of the smell that they have for natural gas. Well, natural gas doesn't have a smell. They add the smell in there so you know if you have a gas leak. So I'm assuming it's the same thing with the antifreeze. You make it neon green, and then when you notice that it's not neon green anymore, I could be completely off base on that. I would think once you notice the color start to deteriorate, then you know it's time to change the antifreeze. Then again, it might also scream "drink me" if a child thinks that it's neon green Mountain Dew. Just a branding thing. Okay. Yeah, I was wrong. Should we just go straight in here and open this? Or should we wait until year 2? Maybe we wait until year 2. It makes sense in my head. Sometimes I do that. My wife will ask me a question that I don't know the answer to, and my immediate reaction is to make up something that sounds plausible but ridiculous. And then the response is always, "Really? I don't know." It sounded fun. It makes sense in my head that you would do it that way. Alright, I left one builder. At some point we're gonna have to get that food, I think. Should I just re-roll this? No, wait until we get our first orders. So what are you up to right now, Enoch? What do you got going on the other monitor? Anything good? Playing something fancy? There is a game that comes out tomorrow that I want to play. So I'm thinking that might be what I stream once I see where they're at. They diet so you can spot leaks. Alright. I learned something today. It makes sense. It's ridiculous and it makes sense. Tomorrow is also the new month for Humble Bundle. Oh, wow, that came out horrible. Humble Bundle games. So we'll see what they have tomorrow. First Tuesday of the month. It's always a nice surprise. Unfortunately, half the games go completely unplayed. Because there's so many games in so little time. Oh, yep. If you don't have the games in the Cozy Bundle, that's a good one to check out. They have the... I'm going to refer to it as the D&D Bundle as well right now. I have all of those. I mean, I have all but 2 games in that bundle already. So that one's not really on my list, but... there's some good ones in there, if that's your thing. I'll put this way over here. I really like Humble Bundle, just as a cheap gamer. All right. Primary monitor gaming. I usually assume that I'm more of a on the headphones kind of person. I've always been a cheap gamer. Well, it comes from the background of being poor, which I'm not poor now, don't get me wrong. That happens. That happened to me today, but it was because coworkers were calling me constantly with questions that they should have already known the answers to. So, when somebody asks you a question and you assume that they know the answer, my brain immediately thinks they're trying to trick me. So I thought that they were screwing with me. So I wasn't responding right away. I was kind of like edging around the answer to gauge what exactly they were looking for, but it turned out they just had no idea, and they were asking me about it, and I felt really bad for all of their clients. That's... and also that they didn't just look it up. Like, just look up the answer. It would have been faster than calling me. Well, it shouldn't be faster than calling me. I should just give them the answer right away. But again, I assumed they actually knew the answer. We need 4 more people. We can only get 3. Fabric wouldn't be bad. We're getting foxes either way. What's a coworker for if not to cause you grief? That's priority one. Like the people in the office who decide to cook fish in the microwave. Bad coworker stories are the best. I'm always curious what the bad stories are for me that my coworkers tell. Because certainly I'm not the model employee. I don't know anybody that is the model employee. I'm certainly not the brown noser that the higher-ups are looking for. And I am not enough of an underling for the people that I work with. I'm kind of a pain. Stealing stuff from your desk? Oh, no. Luckily, I can lock my current office when I'm not in it, but I still manage to lose pens. People just really like to steal pens. Urban planning. For every 10 completed trade routes, all houses will have room for one more person. Gain 2 insects every time woodcutters cut down a tree during the storm. I don't like these. There are much better legendary. I assume legendary? Gold border? I believe legendary. They're much better than these. I'm just going to reroll. I know it's early. Old Fedora Hat increases the chance of bringing back twice as much from Glade events by 50%. Or free water skins. Old Fedora Hat is nice. Especially if you can get 2 of them. Everything is additive. So if you get a second one, it's not like it rolls twice at 50%. It's just, bam, double. I'm going to take that. Now I'm inclined to open more Glades. Let me read that one more time. That's every job. I miss my old job because I didn't have set hours. Oh, at a courthouse. Ooh. Ooh. Increase the chance of bringing back twice as much from Glade events. So that's any Glade event. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I like where we're at. Let's open our first 3 orders and see what we get. We're in a good spot. We can make some choices here. Open 3 Glades. Rebuild a building. Laws. I've known people that worked in courthouses, and most of them enjoyed it. None of them were long-term positions. I don't know any judges. Well, I know some judges. I'm not friends with any judges. Bonus stone and clay is nice. This is a 50% increase in plank production. Yeah, that bumps up to 3. I just don't want to have to do the building materials. It seems like we're always short on bricks. We always have enough trees for planks. They're just slow. Let's do Lost in the Woods. Just so I don't have to work. It's a job that finishes itself. Oh no, okay. Complete any 2 Glade events and turn in 5 building materials anyway. Or deliver an ancient tablet. We can't guarantee we get an ancient tablet. And if we get one, they're really good for selling rather than turning in. This one is easier. So we're going to pick, well, maybe. Yeah, we're going to pick this one. Like I said, can't guarantee we're going to get an ancient tablet. Complete any 1 dangerous or forbidden glade. Free apothecary, bigger grill, 5 parts. We can do that, right? Right? Surely. Surely we can complete one Glade event in 10 minutes and 30 seconds. We can open this one. They're not actively doing a delivery. We have a trader here to trade with. Is that +3 beaver resolve? Oh no, I really want to buy that. That's tempting. Coworkers are the bane of most jobs. Is there anything I can do to increase hostility immediately? Yes, I can bring more people in. That is the norm. Middle management draws in those kinds of people. Most people don't want to be in middle management. There's a very specific mindset that goes into it. Obviously, it's not a universal truth. But what would my bias be? It's not it's not confirmation bias. I have a bias that tells me that that is true. If I quickly raise our hostility again, we'll get extra money. So we'll grab our 3 people. And when this ticks over, we'll get 15 amber. That's my understanding of how that works. Well, I didn't want all of these. I just wanted you to cut one simple tree down. That one right there. Okay. We need one more house, and I think I'm going to build a beaver house because they are notoriously difficult to keep happy. That should give me enough planks right there. For example, I have no desire to be in management. It's been offered me in the past, and I said no thank you. No, let's not do anything else until they cut that tree down. Oops. We didn't actually take the order. Yes, we intend to complete one dangerous glade event. And if we can't complete it, we're going to be in trouble. You guys are actively doing a delivery. And we have a fox, so we can make the fox go work on the glade event, make it go a little bit faster. Alright, so this ticked. We did in fact get the extra money. And then we can take out one of our workers if we need to get back down to 1 hostility. Ooh, Rain Spirit Totem. We have resin. We have just enough resin for this. Decreases hostility by 50. I really like the idea of crystallized dew. But hostility is, in the long run, going to be the bigger problem. Everything's fine? I think everything is fine. What do we got here? A furnace. Copper bars, bricks, and pie. Access to pie? We like pie. In an abandoned cache, if we manage to find one of those things. Pay our debts. Get our +3 beaver resolve. Everything else seems fine. Do we want to buy anything? I don't think so. I think we save the rest of our money. We don't have need for any of these things. We still have enough money to do the reroll, and I think reroll is going to be the way to go here. Cookhouse Bakery. Okay. Making me think more. Skewers and biscuits, or biscuits and pie. Technically, we have access to pie. They both have biscuits. Foxes would like skewers. Foxes are not our main concern here. Although they're up there. I wonder if we can make biscuits happen. I wonder how we're winning this level. Can we get access to tools? Well, either way, we can get a building with pie, so it makes sense to take the cookhouse. We can't make any of this stuff anyway at the moment. Could theoretically be making some skewers. It is barely a food multiplier, but it is a food multiplier. We don't have the stuff for it right now. We'll work on it. All right, and everything else is fine. Everybody's working. Let's get this open so we can get our farm, and get this one open so that we can get the geyser going. Watch the Mountain Dew flowing in the PC. Great way to pass the time. Working from home is a very big benefit. Alright, I don't need two of you here. One of you will do fine. Extend our roads out a bit. If I could work from home more, I would. I didn't tell them to start. That cost me a little bit of time. Should be fine. We should have plenty of time. Good? I'm glad they don't add something to make it taste delicious for the sake of the children. Oh, we found a trader. A TRADER trader. From whom we will buy nothing. Found a small field. Oh, that's 12 spaces. That's not a small field at all. Never mind. All right, so we can put this here or here without breaking anything. That will break something. This will break something. All right, I need you to cut all of that down. And I need this trader to go away so I can put a warehouse down. I mean, it's a good thing they don't make Tide Pods taste delicious. Otherwise, it wouldn't be much of a challenge to eat them. Don't eat Tide Pods. What was the other one? There was one that was like, drink a bunch of NyQuil. Don't drink a bunch of NyQuil. I don't know who comes up with these challenges. And then people do them. They look so delicious. That one's true. I can't argue that a Tide Pod just looks like a big gusher. Plenty of time. I have it done with a ton of time left. Alright, at some point you'll get this farm down. But we're gonna need a lot more planks. You know what? Cap everything at 20 for now. Cap those at 20. Cap those at 15. Not 51, 15. Hey, if you're rich enough, it's like the laws don't apply. A lot of those fines are no big deal if you're a billionaire. You could just throw a giant glowing X on top of your building, and there's nothing that your residential neighbors can do about it. Just get rich. What's so difficult about that? Just win a nice, easy lottery. There's currently a US lottery that's over $1 billion. Just win that. The fee rich people pay to do what they want. Exactly. If I speed, I get a ticket that I can't really afford to pay. If a rich person speeds, they get a ticket, and it's an unnoticeable amount. To most people, if 5 cents went missing from your bank, they would never notice it was gone. To them, it's like $100 goes missing from your bank, they'll never even notice that it's gone. Assuming they even look at their bank account. A small winning of $1 billion. Yes, yes. And if you buy a ticket, do you know what your odds are of winning that $1 billion? This is the scary part, because normally I would say this in the other direction. 1 in 200 million, give or take. I'm rounding. It's a little higher than that, but not a lot higher. 1 in 200 million to win $1 billion. So in theory, if you had the money and the time, you could buy all the various combinations for the lottery. And as long as, after taxes, as long as no more than 2 other people win, you would come out ahead. Guaranteed, as long as two other people, no more than two other people, hit all of the numbers and the millions ball or whatever this one is. I forget which lottery is the high one right now. You would make money. So if you ever wanted to start a corporation and you could get the seed money together, you could get all of the combinations and say, we are guaranteed to win the lottery. Which sounds great. Until they realize that you might be sharing the winnings. Or that they have to put up $200 million. At which point, why are you playing the lottery? You have $200 million. What's wrong with you? Yeah, Powerball and Mega Millions are the two big ones. There might be more in other states. Those are just the two I'm aware of. 30 seconds? We can last 30 seconds, I think. Beavers, can you hang on for 30 seconds? No, you can't hang on for 30 seconds. We might lose one of our beavers. Ooh, we might also lose one of our humans. There's not really anything I can do about this. I keep pausing like it's going to change something, but until this gets done, everybody's just going to be really unhappy. Look at that. Look at that tiny sliver. I don't think they're going to make it back. Nope, it's too slow. Oh, do we not save the human either? Oh no. For 1,000 years. The last one was, I want to say, $800 million, and there was a single winner. All right, are we gonna save the human? Nope, it ticked. It definitely ticked. All right, we lost a few people. We got a lot of impatience. But we can turn that in for the apothecary. I think it's 20 years. I think you are correct. Forester's Hut gives us access to crystallized dew, which we can use to make tools. We can also use to make fox houses to make foxes a little happier. But we need another farm to work with. All right, let's get two things going. Let's get a field kitchen going. Let's get a makeshift post going. Boxes? Okay. They made it to positive numbers. If we get that rebuilt, we could turn this one in. Probably not necessary at the moment. We're going to need more people, and they should be here any moment now. Only have one builder right now. We definitely need more people. Crew is too small. We're running out of food. I'm gonna have you take a break. Come get roots. Maybe also pull a woodcutter to get roots? I don't remember what the cut is if you take it all at once. Seems like a thing I could look up very easily on the internet, though. I like the money side, but I don't want 3 more beavers. I could deal with 1 more fox, though, I think. And humans are easy. Pause during a lightning strike. Need another house? I need another house. $1.05 billion. Just buy out your whole country. What's the big deal? All right, one of these is good enough to run a field kitchen at max capacity. Got more people. I really need to get the workshop going at full speed. Are they ready for delivery yet? Go turn that in. 1 person keep doing that. We still got our 1 builder. Pause during a lightning strike again. I need a warehouse and a hearth. Did I miss? Oh, I can't go up 1 more. We gotta go to the right. And we can't go that far to the right because of that big tree. Oh no! My positioning was off. We're gonna have to open one of these glades. Alright, we'll make it work. We'll figure it out. We always figure it out. I feel like buying a loan's not a great deal. Most countries' debt is worthwhile. Even the Greek debt eventually got paid off. Not that there hasn't been talk about the US defaulting on their loans. But yeah, that is a lot of money. That is a lot of life-changing, life-altering money. Did I put that in a spot where now I can't put the hearth down correctly? No, it didn't matter. I can't make it use that space. I read a lot of finance news, which makes sense considering my career choice. And I often see articles about things that people do. Like, I retired at 30 years old with $1 million. Here are some things I never did. And then they make it sound like that's why they became rich. Even though the thing that actually makes them rich is the fact that they're selling books to people explaining how they could be rich, but they aren't. So. Frequent patrols. Every glade event solved by making the decision marked as a loyalty lowers hostility by 10. Is this loyalty? Okay. If we can get a bunch of tools, that's loyalty. Rename it XX. Sorry, that's gonna cost you like $40 billion. And you would only have one. Let's do frequent patrols. We'll probably do some loyalty options. Puffed grain would give us extra porridge. That's a pretty good one. Oh, I need to put some people in these temporarily. Gotta buff our hostility up for the gift from the woods. Alright, we got our gift. We got our gift. We got a bunch of money again. Get back up. Anyway, one of the articles that I read recently, one of the things that he said was that he never plays the lottery. Playing the lottery is just a waste of money. The theory is you're not going to win. Your odds of winning are so terrible that you shouldn't play the lottery. And you shouldn't gamble. There's people out there that can make money gambling, but they're professionals, etc., blah, blah, blah. And my first thought was, who's playing the lottery to make money? You're probably not going to win. That's not why you buy that ticket. You buy a $2 ticket because for the next 3 or 4 days, your mind is going to be in that lofty place where you're thinking about, man, what if I won the lottery? Wouldn't that be cool? Now all of a sudden I have extra endorphins going because I'm like, I could win the lottery. Things could be great for me. I could pay off the debt and my family could be well off. And this and that and the other thing. But you don't buy it to make money. Then you're doing it wrong. You do it for that rush. Same thing with gambling. If you're going to go and you're going to gamble and you're going to hit the casino and hang out, do it to hit the casino and hang out. Take whatever your safe value of losing money is. If I take $50 to the casino and I go have fun for a night and I lose my $50, I'm not mad the next day. Like, oh, I should have come home with $200. That's not how casinos work. It's not how casinos work at all. This gives me 5 more humans, but we don't need to turn it in right away. We can turn it in whenever we want. And we're probably going to have a surplus of grain. Alternatively, we could use a bunch of water. Maybe we use a bunch of water. Let's use a bunch of water. Then we don't have to worry about running out of grain. What's this? What's this? Build 8 beaver houses. No. No, that's going to be a flat no. 1, there's no way we can get that many planks. And 2, I don't want to have that many beavers. If this had said human houses, I might have been able to justify it. We have 0 planks. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a no for me. Have 12 foxes. Also probably no. Yeah, it's money you've already lost. This is money for me to have a good time right now, and then it's going to go away. I'm not going to have it anymore. I don't think we get 12 foxes. I think we're more likely to get a brewery, and even that's not very likely. We're gonna pick it because I'm gonna open another one. What's this? Cut through the forest to discover one forbidden glade. Reward. Pretty much an unlimited number of planks. +5 to production, where standard production is 2. We're going to produce 3.5 times the normal number of planks. Yeah. Yeah, if I happen to win, awesome. Am I gonna win? Probably not. Where's our nearest forbidden glade? Up there? Over there? Way over there? Can't get to that one. We can't get to any of the ones down here. Oh, we can get to this one. Do we want to do this?
Hello.
Seems a little crazy.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Simon. Yes. Yes, do it. Do the thing. Alright, we'll go do the thing. We just have to cut through to it, right? We have a bunch of time. We got 8 minutes. 8 minutes to cut down a few trees. I think we can do it. How's it going, Simon? What are you up to tonight? What do you got going on the primary monitor? Playing anything fun? Do anything nice today? I like to hear stories. I like to tell stories. We can only watch. That's right. I don't have Twitch integration enabled. You can only watch. We're gonna go for it. And we're gonna open the next one, because we're crazy. Keep beaver resolve above 30. Possible. Open 4 caches. Probable. You know what? We're gonna get biscuits. We could favor them. And we just need something else off the list. We might be able to get coats. But we're almost certainly going to open the caches. I don't know if extra roots is going to help us in the long run. So I think we're going to stick with the caches idea. I've pressed the button. It's too late to change my mind now. Alright, we're going to open 2 glades at the very least, so we're not going to have a lot of money left. Now you can't stop seeing it. The game has it stuck in your mind. Alright, our intent is to open the one at the top. But in case we're too slow with the tree cutting, no, it's a bad idea. Let's just do the one at the bottom. Let's do that first, and then if we're okay, we'll open this one. We don't want to overdo it and put ourselves in a bad situation. There's no way for me to make this faster either, aside from putting more people in there. Which means he's gonna leave.
Hello.
He doesn't sell a lot that would help us complete whatever is in there, though. It's fine, it's fine. I'm overthinking. You sell rocks? No, you don't sell rocks. Alright, we're just gonna let him run for a bit. Just let everybody do their thing. We'll get in here. The job will be completed. We don't have to finish it. We just have to open it. Then we can deal with the fallout afterwards. Speaking of Fallout, I've been tempted to start playing Fallout 4 again. Can't remember who was in my chat the other day when we were playing Hydroneer, but it's one of those games that gets mentioned, and I think to myself, I didn't give that game a fair shake. I played it, I was kind of tough on it. And then I watched somebody else play it, and I thought, you know, maybe I gave the game too hard of a time, and I needed to give it a little bit more credit. So I'm thinking I should go back and give it another play. I'm such a big Fallout fan that I think that it deserves that much. But then again, Starfield is coming out, and I have to decide whether or not I want to play Starfield. Alright, what do we got? A dark gate. Okay, a bunch of stuff and it kills somebody. Or minus 10 global resolve plus 300 hostility. We don't have any of this. I can't make any of this. We can't buy any of this. A lot of people have said that this reminds them of Timberborn, but I think it's just because there's beavers building a settlement. We can do this. We have the wildfire essence, and I think we have to. Yeah, this one's not going to be great. Also, we're going to be short a wildfire essence. Oh, no. Hey, Glass Deviant. I was just talking about you? I was just talking about Fallout 4 mods, and I'm pretty sure it was you I was talking to about that. Alright, we're gonna be short for our hearth now. So that's not ideal. We need to pull a single woodcutter. Foxes are still unhappy. That can be solved by putting a fox in here. We don't have a third fox. At least you got planks. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have planks, that's for sure. Weaver, smithy, there's our tools. Tools and coats. Beaver exoskeleton. I mean, if you know any good pixel artists. What do we do about this? They're gonna have pickled goods? Oh, they're gonna be fine. Because we have such a low number of beavers and foxes, it's gonna take them forever to go through the pickled goods. So we got time. more than enough time for them to finish this off. I jumped the gun. Carpenter is tools. But I don't think we want to come all the way down here to do it. I like the idea of having it centralized up here. We're not ready for tools yet, but if we can find another field, we will be. Actually, we've had really bad luck finding fields. It's kind of scary. Okay. Glass Deviant, what are you up to tonight? What do you got going on? What's exciting? What's fun? What's new? Give me all the gory details.
See.
In one builder? Do something about the furnace? Nah. Graveyard Keeper. That is a winner. Alright, I'm gonna let him run. I don't want to do anything else until this is done. This is just a mess waiting to happen. So... Too lazy to remod Fallout 4. Yeah, there you go. I saw that Punch Club 2 came out. Is that the same developers as Graveyard Keeper, or is that just the same publisher? Alright, they'll have that done in no time. Oh, it's the same devs? Oh. Well, now I'm more incentivized to play it. I thought maybe it was just the same publisher. I was like, same publisher, big deal. Doesn't mean it's going to have the quality. But if it's the same devs, then my expectations are already far too high. It's an acquired taste. What does that mean? My quick scan of reviews tells me that it's grindy. And I caught a bit of the stream that Dolphin Chemist was doing. No people like it, but you don't. Okay. The things that I've heard is that it fixes the major issues from the first one by making the game more grindy. Grindy is not a turnoff for me. I play video games. They are grindy. More often than not. Cryptic Fox? That is not a name I recognize. Alright, I'll check that out. Is this getting done before the storm? 2:33? No. Oh no, here we go again. We're gonna have 30 seconds of absolute disaster. And I have no way to speed it up. We're gonna lose one more of each person here. Yep. Some people are awesome at games. All right. The only way for me to speed this up would be to start gathering sea marrow down here, and then I wouldn't have anywhere to drop it off at. Our humans don't have complex food, so they're going to take negative resolve. We can't burn things to make up the huge negative we're going to have when the storm starts. I have no plan for this. That's a building we're making that's just not ready. It's actually where I noticed it at. I saw it on your Discord because somebody mentioned it. Oops, we're not ready for biscuits. We don't have anything to put pickled goods in. We don't have meats for jerky. You are purely here to make porridge. It's my fault I said yes. And we're just gonna lose a few people, it's fine. On Icarus, he burned the entire planet up. Oh. Oh. I play Icarus, and back in the early days, if you ran around with a torch and you went through tall grass, it would start on fire. Humanish. They're mostly anthropomorphic. People-ish. Rainwater used in engines. We need to start up some engines if we're gonna do that. Yeah, we're just gonna suffer. Boy, I hope we don't lose. Sometimes I don't think about that as a possibility, and it comes back to bite me. This seems like a scenario where it's going to come back to bite me, where I'm just lackadaisical about the fact that people are dying. People with an asterisk next to it to indicate that it can also mean beavers and foxes. You know what? Wait, no? There it goes. Okay. There's the big negatives I was looking for. Alright, how long do we suffer for? 36 seconds. We're gonna lose one of each. We might lose 2 humans. We might not lose the beaver? I am not paying nearly enough attention to what's going on. Maybe we just lose a fox and a human. Alright, who'd you take from me? A blight fighter. That's mean. That's just cruel. Alright, go help fight the blight. Oh no! Alright. Well, luckily the time is up. That could have also turned into a massive mess. 6 tools, 1 of each. That works for me. We already have the house for the beaver. Nothing to bring back from that. That hurts the most. nothing left to build. Everything is built. There's really nothing to do in the workshop. We don't have food to package up. But we could start getting our 5 packs of building materials, just so we have them. Go ahead and use planks. We're gonna have an unbearable number of planks. Everything down there is a mess. We're gonna go up here next. I know I said that we like to have impatience high, but I may have overdone it just a tad. Working on 2. They have this under control. I'll leave one of you in there. Pause during a lightning strike. It hurts my eyes when I pause during a lightning strike.
Yeah.
I am a whiner when it comes to pausing during a lightning strike. Okay. We're good? We're good. I need a drink of water. Everybody drink water. Don't forget to hydrate. I will accept tea or very thin coffee as well. Not really. Coffee is a diuretic. Coffee does not count for hydration purposes. Am I just gonna ignore everything down here? I think we're just gonna ignore it all until we have tools. Thank you for the reminder. Hey, Nick. Are you taking your sleeping pill? Are you going to sleep? Or are you working? Is this now your work hour, and therefore you don't need to sleep? Oh, I didn't need to help you guys at all. You're gonna be way over. Yep, you're working. Okay. Coffee dehydrating you is an urban myth. Because it doesn't make you expel more water than you intake by drinking it?
Hi. Baba.
Deserted caravans. Global production speed is 33% faster, but traders will arrive more slowly. Gain a part every time you sell goods worth 25 amber. We don't need a bunch of parts. I get concerned if we don't have traders at the beginning of every year, because that's when we're opening our glades. Global production speed is not exactly an issue currently. Could it become an issue? Perhaps. But I also think this is a good opportunity to reroll. Campfire under the balcony. The entire cabin is burnt to the ground. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. we've had our fair share of forest fires, especially in the early versions of Icarus. I'm gonna re-roll this. I could be convinced to take deserted caravans, but I think we're gonna go for something a little bit more of a quick win here. Maybe that is a quick win here. Under the theory that we start doing these caches, having Smithy go 33% faster at making tools is a big difference. Adds a greater amount of water to your overflow. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. It is mostly just water. Okay, I'm gonna reroll. I've decided in my head. I like the idea of deserted caravans. We're gonna reroll. Rooty ground. Harvesting and planting are slower. No, absolutely not. Economic migration. Newcomers arrive quicker and bring more stuff. No. No, thank you. Reroll. Hidden from the queen. The crown doesn't need to know everything. There is no impatience penalty for leaving or dying villagers, but impatience will grow 600% faster after year 8. We haven't been getting to year 8. Including the Mayo Clinic. That is an excellent source right there. That is the source of sources for health things. Construction is cheaper. We're not too worried about resource nodes. This is tempting, except it doesn't help for the same reason. It's still a diuretic. It's just not taking out as much liquid as it's putting in. So 2 things can be correct. The reason Hidden from the Queen isn't really helping us here is because we're fine with the impatience penalty for now. We're trying to go so quickly that I don't think this benefits us. And then impatience growing after year 8, if we're getting in post year 8, I'm afraid for where this run is going. Yeah. I'm gonna have to read up on that. I'm definitely gonna have to read up on that, because I like the analogy, but I want to see exactly how that works. Like, what if I've already had a bunch of water? Then is it not hydrating me because the water I've already drank was more than the contents of the cup? We're gonna take cheap construction because it helps us in a couple of ways, which we'll talk about momentarily. But first, what are we doing? What's happening? Where are we? Who are you, and how did you get in my house? Into the ruins. Oh, come on now. Rebuild or salvage 3 buildings. Deliver 15 planks. Get another +2 to plank production. A carpenter that we don't need. And 20 tools. Or just do 5 trade routes worth 12 amber. We haven't had the food to do trade routes, so we haven't done any yet, which is bad because we are in year 4. Our food situation is getting dire. Can we do 3 buildings? I don't think I have 3 to repair and rebuild right now. People are literally buckets with holes. Alright, you're not wrong. We could easily get those 2 rebuilt. Then it becomes a game of, do we find the 3rd one to rebuild? And we don't need a carpenter. We'd be doing this for the 20 tools. But it gets done now, is the thing. What do we have for inventory? A lot. You know what? Go for it. Let's get an absolutely obscene number of planks. Dang it, you guys are about to do a delivery. What about you? You're not about to do a delivery. Come up here and open this glade. I have nobody available. Alright, you two.
Yeah.
Rebuild or salvage? This one we rebuild because pie. And this one we salvage because we don't need these things. I'm gonna have you start making basically planks. Alright. Cut this down, find me a building to salvage. Or rebuild. That'll do. Escaped convicts. We don't have anything to beat them up with. But can we buy anything to beat them up with? We can beat them up with tools. We can use crowbars against the escaped convicts. How many crowbars do we need? 9. We need to buy 9 crowbars. Pay for that. Buy 9 crowbars with which to beat up escaped convicts. Anything else? We don't need to buy anything else. This is fine. This is fine. That is so much money. Yeah, this'll do. Alright, I just put a fox in here. And we have a fox in here. I don't need all these people cutting trees. We have a lot of wood. Put the foxes in here so that we can beat up some convicts, investigate. What do we got here? An apothecary? Aren't we getting an apothecary for something? Or did we get an apothecary? We got an apothecary. We can just salvage this one. Get some biscuits. Get some incense. Cut down these trees. Put a warehouse right here. Put down the forester's hut here. This is where we're gonna get our crystallized dew. This is where we're gonna make our tools. This is where we're gonna put our hearth. I didn't upgrade this hearth. That's okay. We don't have very many people. You can make fire later. Field kitchen does still need to be going pretty much non-stop. And I should have turned off basic food eating earlier. Can't do anything about provisions. We're not quite ready for tools. But we will be soon. Just have them use planks because we're gonna have more planks than we know what to do with. Alright, everything's covered. Everything's covered. Good to go. If we can favor beavers, we could be getting points from both, which is still going to be an extremely small number. But it will be a number larger than 0. .03, 0.03, 0.07. Basically 0. Too bad we didn't take the one that was beaver happiness. I don't remember what I took instead, but... Hooray! The beavers are happy. Both of them. We have population issues. Nobody wants to stay here. Every storm is just awful. That's right. That's right. If the beaver's happy, everyone's happy. We all know how it works. Let's cut down these trees. We'll get our hearth down. Okay. This is where things are going to get interesting. Engineering just means they like to work there. Lumber means they actually do a better job. How long until we get more people? 4 minutes. That feels like forever when all of our people are working. They're all just making food. I'm hoping they can get these in before the storm. Sorry, before clearance season even. Is that it? You guys got 2 planted as all? Ooh, got that one in. Well done. 3 planted. Excellent work. Now we can put a fox house down. Well, once they're done with that. And that'll absolutely be worthwhile. We don't need to turn that in, and I'm tempted to sit on it. Alright. What else did we need right away? I need planks. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and get all those numbers up. Just, oh, man. The other thing I always forget about. Forsaken Altar. There is no reason for us not to put this down. We're not trying to do win streaks. We're not trying to be fancy. We're just trying to win. So let's win in style. He might not have time to pick all 3, so we're going to leave the human there to do 1. Oh, you're both going on break. You guys suck. Put a different human in there that's not on break. Well, we easily got into the ruins done. We haven't ruined our game or anything. We only have 2 foxes. We only have 2 beavers. There's a Path of Exile too? Surprisingly, I never got into that game. Where are my builders? Alright, no reason not to turn that in. Herbalism Camp, Tea Doctor. Tea Doctor can be fun. We can get tea. If we can also get training gear, then foxes are set. I mean, we could just buy it. I don't think we'll need Herbalist Camp. I don't know if we have enough people to run Tea Doctor either. Never put our cookhouse down. We never got flour. Genuinely curious, where are my builders? I haven't even started dropping things off there. Do a delivery. That way we have the stuff for this. Fox house done. That's going to boost them up nicely. Newcomers are almost here. We got a few biscuits, not enough though. Humans are just going to be unhappy again in a minute. Beta launches next year. I've never really gotten into the games that have seasons. Games that... Ooh. Tea house. Ooh. flour from the provisioner. We have access to tea. We have poor access to porridge, but it is still access to porridge. If we had flour, we could start making biscuits. Everybody's numbers go up. Also, theoretically, pie? Yeah, sometimes I just want to play my games, but I can definitely see where people enjoy it. Let's get the provisioner. Big enough that you don't need to play the seasons? Okay. I've only ever known it for the seasons. That, again, is one of those games that I've seen people play. I have never actually played myself. So anything I say about it is not necessarily true. It would be the title to fill the Diablo itch that isn't Diablo. Alright, you are no longer useful in here. Can I pull a fox from somewhere? Yes. Still prefer Grim Dawn. Alright, that's fair. Yeah. Falling into the same person I usually watch play games. I've seen Dolphin Chemist play it, and it's just too much. God, we're only on year 4. No quality control. Gain +2 to wood production. After each storm, all stored wood is removed and you get 150 insects. We have a ton of wood. I don't like this. A mysterious amber orb with magical flames trapped within increases the ancient's hearth resistance by +100 for every impatience point. Expected gain, a lot. Newcomers bring more goods with them. That's not great. I don't like any of these. Do a micro play. Just do something and don't worry about the rest. I get that. We shouldn't have to worry about Queen's Gift. I can't justify taking generous gifts. We can't take no quality control. That's terrible. Nope. This is a decline. Let's get some more people in here, though. Build another fox house? And another beaver house. But get tools. I should have taken more beavers. Now that I'm thinking about this spot. Beaver house, fox house. I'm gonna have to connect pipes to this and make them work harder. Everything else is fine. Start getting this going for tools. Yeah, sometimes all you need is a game to sink a bunch of time into. That's not a problem I've had for a very long time, though. I have more games than time at the moment. I could turn this off. We can't go back to failing that. I haven't found a brewery yet. Nope, we're running out of pickled goods. Did I not put down our cookhouse? I didn't even put down our cookhouse. Oh, we don't have the stuff for it. Alright. Give those back. Oh, it's planks that you're out of. That's fixable. There's a max for YouTube playlists. Oh no. I wasn't aware of that. I mean, it makes sense. Put a human in there. Don't be silly. Alright, get the houses done. You've got waiting to do. It's 5,000 videos. You have 5,000 videos in your waitlist. That's too many. It's too many videos. A year or two may or may not even be enough. All right, we could be cutting trees. I mean, I guess some of them could be YouTube shorts. You know, like 4,000 of them. And then you just watch them consecutively and do nothing else. That would be a nightmare. I'd be so sick of watching YouTube. Tightened belts. We can actually do trading. Yes, please. We can find the zeros and pick them. Oh, I should have traded that for more. I might still need coal. Let's not do that one. Didn't feel like looking it up. That sounds like a hassle. I'm not going to do that. Did that go? No? Alright, let's put in some woodcutters to get that up to 2. I'll get us a little bit more money. And then what? We spend it all on tools? Or are we gonna make our own tools? Yeah, I make my own stuff. Open 3 glades. Complete any 2 dangerous or forbidden glade events. Deliver 3 ancient tablets. We're never going to do trade in luxury. I'm going to pick this on the off chance that we pull it off. Need to leave somebody in here. That's eventually going to be a problem. I have one playlist with 5 videos. I never got into YouTube. So I don't have... I have one person that I follow. The most YouTubing I've ever done is setting up my own YouTube. You know what? I don't even follow that person. Never mind. I don't technically follow them. Okay. This year, we go into another glade, as we do most years. Okay. Yep. Yep, that is a WTF playlist. I'm not sure I want to know what that means. The very least, I hope those aren't the same video. Alright, they're all working. I don't need to have you two in separate buildings. I can put you in the same one. Alright, you're collecting stone. I need somebody to build one more set of building materials. Don't need either of those. What did I just hear? Never mind, I don't want to hear it again. Yeah. Oh look, starvation issues. What are you guys out of? Nothing? You're just making it too poorly to keep up with our entire populace. Maybe it'll be less of an issue now that I've got water flowing in there. Am I gonna need to upgrade this? Probably. Entirely gaming how-tos. Alright, let's just get these trees cut down. Let's get this open so we can see what else we're working with. We need points. We need points towards victory. We only have a few years left before I feel like we've played too long and haven't won yet. Foxes are starving. That's bad. There's another field. That's good. There's a blood flower. That's bad. Planting crops is faster. Alright, go investigate that. That's problematic at best. Good old mind crack. God, I haven't played Oblivion in forever. Alright, let's do a quick rundown on how many points we have. We're at 5.5. they'll get us to 6. We could easily get them to have us at 7 points. This is 8, 9, 10, 11. If we start getting tools, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're almost there. We need to rush tools. Morrowind was my first venture into Elder Scrolls. Alright, I need to turn food back on temporarily. Just need you to finish that. I'm gonna need you to keep collecting. Can you do anything for me? Not really. There's no food I can buy here. Is opening another glade suicide? It's not suicide, but it's not necessarily helpful. I don't want to pull people from other jobs for that. Alright, just let them run. Let them run, let them run. Need to get this finished. Get a warehouse up here when we have one more brick. Do you guys have a brick? You will have a brick. Go turn those in. One trade route completed. We did it. Soundtrack from Earth and Beyond. That's something I used YouTube for. I used it to find the Zelda music when I was streaming Zelda. Alright, you are done and free to go. Free to go up here and work. Stop planting vegetables. Plant more grain. Do both? Because we're going to need something to put in pie. Biscuits are going to require the roots. Pie is way down here. Oh, we could be doing copper bars here too. Huh. Alright, not roots then. Not vegetables. Alright, just do grain. Cryptophos is streaming Punch Club 2 right now. I like to jump into games blind. Then I don't have to feel bad if I do poorly. foxes, stop starving. They will die if they don't eat during their next break. Please go on break when I have food. We're out of grain. Yep, that was always a possibility. I'm into cheesy 1990s style games. I like cheesy things. Maybe, I guess. It's always a good answer. Low on food. Fox, I'm gonna need you to go eat soon. Preferably while I have something for you. Because right now food is a problem. We might lose a fox. They did not get all of this planted. But we're about to have a major influx of bars. Don't sell the fiber, don't sell the coal, don't sell the bricks. Okay. Can I pull one of you yet? Yeah, I can pull one of you. We're out of food. If a fox goes to eat right now, he will die. He'll just die. Foxes are starving. It just goes down so fast. Okay, blood flower is gone. So now I think we might survive. You don't have enough stuff. That's fine. I'm gonna leave you there because they're gonna drop some things off shortly. Okay, the fox ate. The beavers, on the other hand, are not eating. Do I need a second field kitchen? High level of corruption. Yep, that's problematic also. Start getting that ready. Good on stone. Water will happen on its own. Can't force ancient tablets. I have you guys running as fast as you can possibly go. And now we should have so many of these that one person can't keep up. So I need a second person in here to really get those going. Also need to start preparing glades. In case we want to do more dangerous ones. We're doing all right. We're doing good here. The original Fallout was one of my favorite games. They made a similar one, and the name is escaping me. can think of the title of the second one, but I can't think of what the original even was. Favor foxes, we can still get points. I pause a lot. It's true. I pause a lot. I spend a lot of time thinking. I shouldn't sell all of my grain. No, I should sell all of my grain. I have 2 buildings going. That should be fine. It's a fight against the pause. System Chalk. I know him. How's it going, System Chalk? How'd your run go? Oh, here we go. These'll make a difference. Hey, it's really hard to know oneself. Much easier to know other people. So I'm impressed by your knowledge level. How'd your run go? It went fantastic until it didn't. Oh no. Tetris is still fun though. Oh. Got the achievement for having all 3 of the species having all of their complex foods simultaneously. I don't think I've gotten that one. Against the storm went well. Okay. I didn't see that you had switched over to Tetris. Good old Tetris. Gotta go back and check that VOD. Well, I'm glad you got a good Against the Storm run in. Alright, let's read these real quick so I don't keep pausing. Zilch was just telling me how slow I am. Survivor bonding. The people in your settlement have survived many hardships, bringing them closer together, plus 25% villager speed and 3 global resolve. We'll ignore export specialization. The people are feeling oddly rebellious. Gain a +1 global resolve for every impatience point. Expected gain, 9. 9 global resolve. For 45 artifacts. We'll pick that. That'll get us some points. Alright, maybe we'll get our year 7 win if I don't completely forget about impatience. So what did you do for your Tetris run? I assume you didn't try to go all the way through to the end again? Or maybe you did? I don't have enough tools for another one, do I? Not yet. Not yet. They're working on it, though. Alright, let's finish off the roots in case we get low on food again. Oh look, we're low on food again. I'm thinking second field kitchen. It's gonna take some maneuvering. You know what? Let's get more people in to help work on our second field kitchen. And they'll bring food. Also a positive. Bring in a bunch of foxes. That's 6 people. Bring in beavers. We only have to build 1 extra beaver house. Just for simplicity's sake. Make that the priority because we're in the middle of a storm and I wasn't really paying attention. Fill that with a beaver. Have you help? No, finish the buildings. I'm telling my people to do a few too many things all at once. A little bit more focus would be nice. Alright, we're gonna need to have this upgraded. Planks shouldn't be an issue. I have no wildfire essence. And I don't have any hidden there. I'll have to keep an eye out for wildfire essence. It's a fox specialty, right? Makes them happy. Had to switch devices, no problem. I had to do that earlier. Alright. Humans. You are go for porridge. When you guys get to 100, give me an exclamation point so I know that we need to do something else. All of our buildings are done. So what else do we need to be doing? Cutting down trees? Workshop? Let's do a little bit of cutting down trees and a little bit of workshop. The foxes are starving. I generally prefer to watch Twitch on my either my monitor or my Chromecast. I know people like to watch it on mobile devices, but I can't do that. Guildhouse? Doesn't do much for us, neither does the furnace, but there's also not a lot of buildings we're looking for. Unless we manage to pull off brewery. So it's a question of whether or not we have better things to spend our money on. Think. They have a bunch of crystallized dew. They're gonna get us plenty of tools, but I'd like to buy more. Crystallized dew turns into tools. Tools turn into money. Money's gonna turn into tools. Alright, I see how this circle is gonna go. I'm also not very good at typing on my phone. Autocorrect gets me a lot. But if you put a keyboard in front of me, I'm just fine. Temporarily favor the foxes to get them back in the blue. Maybe we end up re-rolling that. I don't know what we're aiming for if we re-roll, though. Water's getting low. They're doing a delivery right now, which means we should have enough of these momentarily. maybe just short. Alright, Forager's camp is done. +3 human resolve. 1 wildfire essence gets us an extra person. Well, I mean, of course. When else would you move furniture? Naturally, you would move it at midnight. I'd better save 6 of that. Anything else? Tempted to trade off parts? No, that's silly. Don't do that. There we go. Yeah, this'll do. Get a bunch of tools. Puts us that much closer. We're gonna get money from this. Protected trade. Ah, shoot. I just should have checked this first. Hostility is reduced by 15 points every time you sell goods worth 30 amber, and we just sold about 100 amber. We're gonna take it anyway. Alright, we need to get our hostility up to 3 real quick. We're going to open this glade. We're going to open this glade. I couldn't see where the lane was. Alright, we're gonna wait for this to tick. We'll get our money. Okay. We got our free money. And we pull them back out. We try and figure out how to get 1 more point on beavers. Get a cache going. Alright, and then we'll see what's in here. Did we get anything we wanted to trade? Fabric? Coal? Nah. Oh, what do we got here? A withered tree. We can do this. We have crystallized dew. Find some foxes to do it faster. That's worth the Queen's Grace. And this is a weaver. Okay. They are fine. They're all fine. Everything's fine? Don't need 2 of you in there anymore. You guys are doing your job properly. I'm not too worried about any other buildings. So just cut down some trees. Okay, we're waiting for tools. Pay your fee. Don't want to get caught not paying the fee. can automate this job. That's why we purchased that. We're keeping up with porridge. I'm gonna buy more tools. I know it's only a few. But we're trying to win as quickly as we can. Well, now I'm tempted to do trade routes just to get the money. That's not very much money. Off by 8. Can I do a quick trade for 8? Lower hostility just a little bit. If I favor them, we lose humans. We don't want to lose humans. Oh, there we go. So when we moved into this house, this was a foreclosure home. So it was an absolute nightmare. But you buy what you can afford. And we could afford a foreclosure home. We took time off work in order to do all the things that needed to be done before this place was livable. And we were doing things pretty late at night, which includes moving some furniture around midnight. And there was a night where the neighbors came over. We're just like, hey, what's going on? What you doing there? Tea house. Better porridge production? That one takes 2 minutes. What do you guys take? 1:16? Oh, that's because they're sped up. That's also 2 minutes. It's not an amount of helpful that's so much better that I want to do it. Just too bad. How are we doing on points? We're getting 0.35 per minute. We're not getting tablets unless one of these has tablets in it, and even that wouldn't be worthwhile. Can we get one? Well, this will be our dangerous glade. We just need to open a glade to finish it. Yeah, that's not going to happen either. We didn't find our brewery. We could save money and reroll that to try and reroll into a brewery. Did you stop because we got to 100? No, you stopped because we ran out of grain. I don't think we're gonna spread out into making biscuits. So I think you are safe to use other things. I'm mostly concerned we'll run out of food. Our tools looking? Got 17. You guys ran out. Okay. They're going through them faster than we're creating them, which is good. Because we're creating them pretty quickly. But we should get a year... Oh, can we get year 7 win? I don't want to get my hopes up for a year 7 win. Because we're only going to have 4 that we can turn in. We're not going to get 3 points from them, I don't think. Not in that amount of time. favor humans, get those points back, because we have 15 humans, they'll be the fastest. Trade route complete, that'll lower our hostility just a little. We're not trading tools. I don't want to trade fabric. We can totally justify trading planks. Maybe I'm wrong, we have a ton of fabric. I don't think that's enough money though. We're not using fabric for anything. Sell the fabric. Also, we're gonna have a bunch of money, I think. Yeah. The fedora hat kicked. This one is worth 60 amber. Are you still bringing tools to that one? He must have gone on break. Okay. Take the tea house anyway. We'll just see what our other option is. Tool shop weaver. Tempted to do rerolls until we get brewery, but that seems like it might be a waste of money. We'll see what happens with ale. If we manage to find that, maybe I'll change my mind. Alright, only 11 tools now. I don't think we get the year 7 win. I think we have to wait till year 8. That's still going. That'll get us a point. Right. What else? Nothing? Should we prepare another glade? We have one prepared right over here. Got some trees in this area then. We'll open that one up and see what's in there next year. Maybe we can get the year 7 win? What did we get last time? Did we get a year 6 win? I think we did. I think we got a very strong rush at the end. We were able to pull that off. Tools are going. Not selling tools. Oh, alright, we've lost humans. We're not going to get points from them anymore. Global resolve increased by 5. Villagers have a plus 10% chance of not consuming food during a break. I could very easily trade a bunch of grain. Plus 5, huh? Alright, let's assume we get the rainwater. We need 6 points. 1, 2, 3. Open 2 glades, see what we can get done. Maybe get the 6. And then I think we can get it done this... yeah, on year 7. I guess the question is, do we buy it anyway? And I think we buy it anyway to make sure that we're getting the win. No, we're gonna get the win anyway. Don't waste food. My theory was gonna be that we could burn fuel for happiness, but that is not actually gonna be an option. And +5 would make a difference. We have it. Spend it. Better to have the sure thing. Or a stamping mill. Neither of those are brewery. Alright, got that weird corner piece down. Oops. Alright. I forgot to keep track of the blight post. And it killed 3 of our people. That is a thing that happens sometimes. Oh, I'm such a neglectful viceroy. You guys even have this? Do you need more help? Go help. Go make sure this gets done. I am the worst viceroy. Wow. I can't believe anybody lives here. I've had people leave. I just let them die. I let them starve for a while. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna go silent while I take my pills. I'll be right back. I'm back. What are we doing on tools? We have enough to open another. Should I just do a big one? Yeah, just do a big one. Is it more economical to do the small ones? Yes. Yeah, it's more economical to do the small ones. Alright. We'll do those then. And we'll do 2 of them. Wait till the storm is over. Got our rainwater turn in. All trade routes are faster. Vineyard Town, we're not doing wine. I'm just gonna decline and take the money. What do you sell? Things that will make this go by just a little bit quicker? Alright, you cut down that tree. You cut down that tree. Everybody is in the blue. I don't think I need you to make anything anymore. We'll pull one of you. More convicts. This place is just loaded with convicts. Training gear and tools. Do you sell training gear or tools? No. We could pelt them with rocks. Do you guys want to pelt the convicts with rocks? We need 45. We'll just pelt the convicts with rocks. It's fine. Do I have foxes available? Not really. You're just bringing back money. It doesn't matter who pelts them with rocks. We don't have to pay the fee. We're gonna win anyway. Lumber mill? An ancient shrine? Yeah, we're probably just not gonna do the ancient shrine. Oh, it's gonna kill people if we don't do it. Nah, it's fine. We'll try and win before it happens. You sell anything I can use? I mean, we can buy things that make the points go higher. That's not nothing. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, we got 3 we can turn in. We are just waiting for these to get done. Which will take a few minutes. And that one will be done very shortly. Let's put another person in this one to make it just that much faster. It doesn't matter. Year 7. I feel bad that we couldn't get the year 6. We were very close. But I don't think it'll be a big deal. Hey, Tiger Cubby, thanks for the follow. I see you. You have been seen. Anything else we need to do before we leave? I don't think so. I think we're all set. Tavern. Taverns are neat. Here, let's turn our stuff in. And then it can finish whenever it finishes. 0.62 per minute. Ta-da! Hey, we did it! I am finally level 18. New Citadel upgrades. Counterfeit Amber. Gain 10 Amber every time you use 75 units of rainwater in rain engines. Light Rot Cysts grow 20% quicker when using rain engines. Hi, Kitten. Are you gonna keep making noise? There you go. Fire Link Ritual. There is nothing the forest hates more than fire. Every 5 villagers with the need for religion fulfilled decreases the forest's hostility by 25. Prosperous Archaeology. Every time you open or send 2 abandoned caches to the Citadel, you gain a +1 global resolve. Copper Extractor. Gain 1 copper ore for every 5 wood produced. All crystallized dew production is reduced by 1. Prosperous settlement. Gain +1 global resolve every time you sell goods worth 45 amber. Is it retroactive? It doesn't say. Entrepreneur. Game finished with 50 amber. Just in time. Game finished before year 8. Win. All right. Back to the map. All right, we've made it to here. We're at 46. We have 61 years left. We've got a long ways to go and a short time to get there. Convoy. Let's see. Let's grab our last set of upgrades. You gain a permanent -2 to the speed at which the Queen's impatience grows. Do we want that? It's an extra grace period. We like the grace period. That is worthwhile. You gain a permanent +1 boost to the chance of obtaining bonus production yields. All your farms have their range increased by 1. Do we want that? Yes, we'll take that too. All resource nodes have a permanent +1. New embarkation bonus lines. Which I've never taken, but have considered many times. I'm gonna go back there one moment. I want to see game history again. All right, it is showing the last 4. Does this just show you the current route? Or does it delete itself after some period of time? Curious. Year 7, year 7, year 6, year 7. Now we're 15 of actual game time versus the 3 hours that it took me because I was paused for almost 2 hours. Man, I think a lot. Stupid brain, do better. All right, what are we working with next time? We're not going to continue. I just like to see. Oof. Beavers and harpies are my scariest duo for a starting group. So it looks like we're going with humans. The 8 humans come with extra food. The 7 humans comes with wheat or grain. And I think I'd rather have the food. We're down to 6 embarkation points. And amber costs 5. So we're going to be choosing between a farming building and starting money. Well, I don't have to make that decision right now because I'm going to stop streaming. I hope you all enjoyed the run. It all came together at the end there. It got a little scary in the middle when I started just letting all the people die. But that's a thing that happens. All right, let's go raid somebody out. We'll say our goodbyes after I make a choice here. Let me see who's on still. Darian's playing some Wind Waker. 9 is playing some Across the Obelisk. Sal is playing Noble Fates. Ron Empire is on, playing some Against the Storm. Proton John is playing some Metroid Prime. You know what? Let's go raid Darien. Who just went AFK. Alright, she just went AFK. That's okay. It takes us a couple of minutes to actually get our raid out. Assuming my raid button wants to work. Oh no. Oh, maybe we're not going to raid tonight. My raid button isn't doing anything. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Okay. It doesn't seem like it wants to go, but it is going. I'm going to press the button. We may not actually end up raiding it all, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to go raid Very Darien. It was her birthday a couple days ago. She's playing some Wind Waker. She's getting towards the end. I'm a big fan of Legend of Zelda, so when people are playing that. But she's a good streamer. She's enjoyable. And she's a nice person. Which is a good enough reason to go watch somebody play video games, right? Nice person, chill. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming. I hope you had a good time. I hope this run wasn't too boring. We're going to do something tomorrow. I'm not sure what, and then I'm going to be gone for the rest of the week. After tomorrow, I'll be back on Monday. But I have something in mind tomorrow. We might play another one of this, or I might play something new if I can test it out first to make sure that it works. But yeah, thanks for coming. Hope you had a good time. System Chalk, thanks for the raid. Everybody else, it was good talking to you. Always nice to have conversation. Lurkers, thanks for lurking. I always appreciate it. You guys keep the channel alive. And, yeah, just thanks for being here. Glad you could be in the room, in the chat, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.